Hello, everyone. It is your friendly neighborhood Vesta here. So, we. I don't even know how to start this. To put it short, we get very loud in this episode. So loud, in fact, that a couple of times we overload the mics, and there's quite a few buzzing, like loud, just distorted moments in this. I did my best to fix it. I just tried everything I could, and this is the best we're gonna get. So, if y'all want to stick around for the loud kiki that we have in this episode, just forewarning. Enjoy.
And welcome to the Baldwin Kids Podcast, a space dedicated to discussing sociopolitics, mental health issues, and nerd culture. I am the Elevated K,
And I'm the Southern Fried Vesta.
and we are accompanied by.
The local, easy, breezy, beautiful, bad bitch, Brandon. Hey.
Jesus. We done just started the damn show.
See, I was prepared for it, but then I wasn't prepared
Don't
for it
worry, it
when it
gets much
happened.
worse.
Oh, Jesus. All right. So, in light of the finale of Black History Month, we decided to bring some more black ass mess.
Whoop.
So, unless you have anything to say to the lovely guys, gals, and non-binary pals at home, we can jump right in.
I guess like a slight disclaimer. Whatever I say, it's because I'm ratchet. All right, next.
Thank you.
All right. So, we'll skip that. So, we're going to start with the fun one. So, there's an Alabama newspaper that saw fit to say that the Klan should ride again.
Oh,
or
yeah, I
not
heard
ride
about
again
that.
or some nonsense.
What was it about? What were they talking about? Is it because of Jesse?
Mm-mm.
Wasn't it a retaliation of Jesse? I swear
No,
it was.
this was actually completely unrelated.
Oh.
But the big gag is that paper has now been taken over by a black woman.
I don't even. That's amazing.
Like, wait. So they posted the article, and then like a week later, a black woman's like, "I'm gonna own that." Like she went around the board in Monopoly.
Well,
Like, that's mine. Okay.
Kinda. She's taking over the jackass that posted that approved that article. Still technically owns the paper, but she controls all of it and controls what goes out and everything.
Did you get her name?
I'm actually working on that now.
Preparation.
Right.
Preparation.
Okay.
Nothing but
Jeopardy
Look.
music.
we're colored. We're ethnic.
What is?
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
Da na 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 na.
Give me a high five.
I hate it. I hate this. We are
Y'all
we are 3 minutes in and it's already a hot ass mess. I am excited for today.
Here we go. Alicia R. Dexter is her name, and she is said to be a strategic leader with expertise in human resources, operations, and change management.
Go ahead, girl.
So recognize a bad bitch when you witness,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and I suppose we shall carry on. Sidebar, the guy's name is Goodlow Sutton.
That sounds like crack.
If that ain't the most
That sound
Alabama-ass name. My name is Goodlow Sutton.
That just sounds.
He sounds like he lives in a town that has more people than teeth.
Ooh. Ooh.
Jesus. All right. So we're going to move on to something we were actually talking about right before starting recording. So I came across a video of Tiffany Van Dyke weeping into somebody's camera on my good Christian cell phone, saying that she can't bury her husband after he got attacked in prison. Now, me being the petty bitch that I am, found this entertaining, given that I'm pretty sure she shed no tears for the literal child that her husband killed.
Real shit.
Okay.
Uh oh.
All right. So, I'm just saying it's February. I'm telling y'all, I really don't want to cape for a white person in February. That's it. But all I'm saying is removed from what her husband did. She didn't do it. And I just understand her plight suffering. Now, am I subscribing to these white tears? No. Okay? But I get it. You get what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make it okay or right, but I get it. So I'm going to let her cry.
Yeah, I mean, my exfoliant could use a replenishment.
Wow. I'm pretty sure that's some shit that'll just make you ashy. Like,
Real shit. That's like some drugstore
True.
foundation level of
True,
ashy.
right.
And your whole skin gray talking about cocoa.
What?
They talking about the color is chestnut and it look like this regular nut. And you
Ebony.
like,
Ebony.
Stop it.
Jesus.
Mocha. Yeah, mocha is the one. If you ever buy a mocha, girl,
Look, the only mocha
Peace
you
be
better
still.
be isn't a coffee, okay? I don't want no other mocha, no makeup. And then let's talk about it. Side note, I know we in politics, okay?
Oh no, we
can just discuss this?
Absolutely.
Why is it that every makeup brand that is not made for by black people, but made for black people,
Fenty.
is food? You feel me? Like
True.
Like everything
Mocha,
else. If a black person make it,
eggshell.
you feel me? They just like Tuesday night is the color. You feel me? And
Real
it's a
shit.
nice
Tuesday night, yacht in Bali.
Right, things like
a
that.
summer
You
in
go to a
Paris.
white makeup,
Amigas Cheetahs.
it's like tiramisu. Bitch, don't nobody black person, no black person, even in French, know what the fuck a tiramisu is. Okay, like
Tiramisu.
everybody's confused. Okay, we just like, is this my color? And then you like, no, bitch, this is a caramel frappe. So like, now I got more questions.
Real
okay?
shit. Oh my god.
Like, I'm just saying, but you know what? Back to the point of this white lady crying. So yeah, like I'm down. She should be able to cry. I don't understand the problem.
It's just like I feel like it's just kind of like the hypocrisy of like not crying for like not giving a fuck
I
about.
don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all don't cry for the millions of people who die from hunger, war, or famine, or like disease or anything else in the world. Yes, this black boy got killed, and yes, it's closer to home for us because we are black men. But also understand that there are other people in this world whom you don't weep for. So don't expect anything special if you're not weeping for those people. You feel me? Like you can't expect some type of empathy if you're not giving that to the world. And that's just it. We know we do things to counteract that. We check our mental health and the environment around us with other people of color. But as far as the world's concerned, they don't give a fuck about us. That's worldwide. That's not even just America.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forget where I read it, but somebody did say that there is a slur for black people in just about every language.
Fucking country.
Every
There's
country.
a slur. The anti-blackness is
language.
everywhere. Even in like countries where they're not black per se, but they're melanated.
But it's that colorism.
Right.
It's just like, ooh, you
It's
look
not even
hard.
colorism. It's just that westernization, colonization truly has made it so that Western standards of beauty are the standard of beauty within just modern America where media is prevalent. You have even Eastern cultures they have completely different facial features. You know what I mean? Body features, skin features, yet they still do skin lightening cream. You know, I don't know too many pale-faced Indian people in India, yet I see bleaching skin creams. You feel me? And I'm just like, y'all wildin', okay? And the only time I see pale-skinned Indian people is on Indian television. Just like the only time I see light-skinned black people in everyday life is on the television. You feel me? I'm not seeing the people I see on a regular day and basis on my television screen.
Novellas was like real guilty of that.
True.
Novellas were real guilty of that. Every Latin Hispanic on like every novella is like light white adjacent.
Right, but also
and the
just
people that
regular
are watching
American
them.
media too, like not even just telenovela, regular American media. Name your top Hispanic or Latino representing people. You have Sofia Vergara, you have J-Lo, you have Selma Hayek, you have whoever that is, Michelle Rodriguez, who's a low-key racist. You have all these other people, but they're all white passing or white Latina. Christina Aguilera, who's a white Latina, I think. Cameron Diaz is definitely a white
Christina
Latina.
Aguilera Hispanic.
Christina,
I think so. Aguilera.
She did a whole ass album in Spanish, my
so-
guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
From in her ex-Tina days too.
Oh,
Yeah. I think she even did that song Beautiful in Spanish.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have all these people who have this culture, but they don't really represent it unless they have this extra ethnic name. Except for like Sofia Vergara, where her accent is more of a caricature of her, rather than
Right.
people celebrating how she sounds. They want her to perform. So you see her go on Jimmy Kimmel and Ellen, and they tell her to say all these words and shit, and the crowd laughs at them. They're not laughing with her; they're laughing at her. That's
yeah. There we go.
Don't get me started, y'all. Don't do it. Don't do it.
This is
Then we gonna get into minstrelry. This is like that. Ooh,
this
For
is
real, I would preach to y'all today. For real, don't get me
This
started.
is the
on
place for
non-black
it.
people.
all right. Moving on to the next topic.
Oh, is it black people? Because I got a lot for that too. I'm just playing.
Damn it. The library is open. Everybody can get a good read. Anyway.
Reads what? Fundamental.
All right. Next, we've got thoroughly fuck Pope Francis for life. Did you hear what he actually said?
I don't give a fuck. So go ahead. What do you say?
Do we want to just want me to speed read through it?
Go ahead.
I mean, I guess.
Short-
Spark note.
Short version. According to Pope Francis, people who are calling out the church's sexual deviants are friends and relatives of Satan.
And by all means, I'm gonna go ahead and go on Satan's side because
first of all,
if
me and
my
that bitch
boys out
Kiki
here
every
calling
other
out
month.
sexual predators, I'm on his side. I'm just being real.
Honestly, I mean, I don't even subscribe to Jesus or God, but you know, I'll kick it with Satan if he out here.
If he's out here exposing like child molesters,
like, bitch, we could catch some brimstone mimosas after exposing everybody.
wow, brimstone
We
mimosas.
could draw a damn pentagram right now, okay? Because
I
I need to
hate
thank
that.
him for R.Kelly. Like, I really do.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Mm.
We should talk about that, y'all. We are in Illinois, okay? But it's like the R&B king.
I'd sooner give it to Jacquees.
Ooh,
Who?
stop. What they say? They said Jacquees is the king of R&B. R&B standing for robbing and borrowing. Bitch.
I had to press the shade button like 7 or 8 times because
Wait,
of
but
that.
then I looked for it. And then I looked him on YouTube. It tell me why literally every song's a cover. And I was like, wow.
Talent. Talent.
I'm gonna give him at least half a point.
Virtuoso of covers.
I mean, some people do good covers. I've never listened to anything he's done, so I have no
His
opinion.
name sounds like a pimple that's popping.
Jacquees?
Jacquees.
Really?
Okay, next.
You know what? Actually, thoroughly fuck this guy. Christopher Paul Hasshole, whatever you want to call him. Did you not hear about this?
I know about him.
No.
Isn't that the Coast Guard guy?
Yeah, the Coast Guard guy that decided to stockpile a nice little arsenal and had a whole list of Democrats and such that he wanted to put down.
Yeah. And it's like, oh. But everything else is happening in the news. It's like,
Yeah.
don't pay attention.
Right, I don't understand why we mad at this. Like, people not doing this every day. I know. Why is this a fuck you? Like, we all didn't have a death note in high school.
Whoa.
Like,
Real
y'all really
shit.
just be picking and choosing what you mad
Real
about.
shit. As if we didn't just like
Like, y'all didn't have
praise
whole
Death
ass hit
Note.
lists.
Woo. Listen, we ain't breaking shit
My
in this
bad,
studio
y'all.
today.
We're not breaking dishes, Rihanna.
Hey, y'all.
But do you remember like that news story from a long time ago when a bunch of kids got expelled for like making like actual like copies of the Death Note notebook?
I don't know that.
I don't remember if that was in
Note.
like Wisconsin.
I remember those girls that got expelled for that Slender Man thing.
Oh.
They were trying to kill the teacher.
Yeah.
I
And they were like
remember
Slender
that.
Man and this. No,
Right.
but that was like a long time ago. I remember it like spread to like almost every school, at least in California. It
Really?
did. Where like a couple kids actually made like full on like
Well, I had a
replicas of the
friend.
Death Note.
Yeah, no, I had a friend who used to run through the hallways like Naruto. This is high school, middle school and high school, right?
Oh,
He
man.
didn't let go of the dream.
I
But
had one of those too.
seriously-
Didn't let go of that dream.
That's a bio, okay? Believe it. Just he was living his best life, and I was letting him. We were still friends, but here's where it got crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We were in choir together, and I don't know no choir kids is doing what he did.
Okay.
The fool left his notebook in the lunchroom, and an attendant saw it, and she opened it up,
Oh
and it was
no.
a regular, that cow-spotted composition book.
Right.
Sis, tell me why he had literally like people alphabetically named in the class, the times they were dying. Like, you remember Authentic Death Note?
Man,
Times
times
they
they're
were
dying and how they
And the
did
only
it.
thing that didn't get him expelled is like the extravagant ways he was saying they was dying. Like somebody was like a boulder falls in their head or their car flips into the ocean, things like that. He was
Oh my
writing.
God.
Things that
He
were
only got
God.
suspended
completely
for 3 days.
unrealistic.
Was he
But
white?
No, he was black.
Oh, damn.
But one of them like Caucasian adjacent
Oh,
blacks.
like
You feel me?
the black
Oreo.
person that white people reference when they said they got black friends. It's like,
Yes, the
yeah,
token,
them.
and
The
then you
Oreo.
meet him, and he's like,
Ooh, let's not throw the Oreo out there like
What? What'd he
that. White in the middle, Oreo.
"Ooh, no."
As much as I hate that term,
I wouldn't even say Oreo because I think Oreo is like in the
Coon.
black community, right? It's like black communities, y'all trying to call somebody a soft shoe coon. when y'all call somebody Oreo, but it's really y'all that's doing the cooning.
Right.
My philosophy of just blackness in general is like I wake up black. So literally, no matter what I do, it's black, and no matter how I speak, I'm speaking black. You feel me? It's one of those things. Me living my life authentically is the black experience. So it bothers me when black people or anybody else says Oreo or you're talking white, things like that, because I'm just like, no, sis, I'm talking like I was from a certain area, okay? Like I was loved, appreciated, and watched. I speak like I came from a 2-parent household, but that's none of my business. That really ticks me off. I've always had to defend my blackness. Against black people, I've had to defend my blackness because of how I speak and being gay. Against everybody else, I've had to defend my blackness because I'm not hood, or if I do speak slang, I'm being too black and I live in suburbia. So like Oreo is just an issue, and as a whole, it ties into colorism because it's really like black people, dark-skinned black people who call light-skinned people Oreo if they speak white, and then it's literally everyone else who will call a dark person Oreo if they speak with correct diction. It's irritating.
Yeah.
It's irritating. It's just from my experience. I'm not saying that this is facts. It's just my life.
Yeah. I can relate to that.
So I'm gonna go check into the library. Just read me.
I'm not even trying to read you. I'm just saying, like, as black people, us especially being gay, it just bothers me that we hold on to this stuff that we have to spend the rest of our lives unpacking because our family wasn't shit. And that's one of them, like overperforming.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Trying to code switch. But my code, like if I'm speaking regular English, whether it's, slang, jargon, or correct diction, you get what I'm saying. You get the context. So I don't get that, especially since white people spend so much time trying to adopt black culture. They act like they don't know what the hell I'm saying.
Ari.
But
hello.
you know what? That's none of my business. You like my hair?
Gee, thanks. Just bought it.
Like, I'm over it. That's none of my business. Thank you.
Next.
All right.
AOC time.
Oh my! She is rapidly ascending to becoming my fave, and I am afraid
Rapidly
to say
ascending
that.
as if she hasn't been there for like the past 15 episodes. Oop. We breaking shit in the studio, y'all. It's that kind of day.
Yo, my bad.
No, that wasn't me. That was totally my bad.
That was my telekinesis. You just didn't know.
Okay, bitch.
We love Stephen King.
Bitch,
We
Jean
love
Grey's
Carrie.
my sister, okay? All right, I've had it. Yeah.
So what were you saying about your fave that's totally not your fave, that's been your fave this whole time?
Okay. So, just a simple little note. Her employees are paid $53,000 a year to start. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She is the badass Latina from the Bronx that is fucking people up in Washington in hoop earrings, red lipstick, and a no time for your nonsense look on her face 95% of the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to Washington to catch that, but
Like she's the shit, but I'll stay here.
All
for
you
it,
need,
yeah.
all you need to do is just page through her Twitter for a minute or two, because people
I live for her.
people tried to come for her, and she
She
did
didn't
not
ask.
send for them.
She didn't
honestly,
invite.
it takes a lot of work to remain this dumb. So I got to keep this up. I can't pay attention to politics, y'all.
Well, good thing that was our last big political thing.
Oh,
Hey, look, I get an A for effort.
A plus.
The only other thing, and this is neither really political nor messy. Well, it might turn messy. So guess who's in jail?
R.Kelly.
The Pied Piper of pedophilia himself has been put into
Baby.
prison for hopefully a perpetual period of time.
Looking like a whole toe in his mugshot.
Honestly, in the words of those 5 bitches in that jail cell, he had it coming.
Doo-doo.
He
He
had
had
it
it coming. Doo-doo.
He
He only had himself to blame. Doo-doo. And you'd have been there. If you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Wow. Wow. We are 3 very heterosexual.
Honestly, we are. I'm the straightest if you saw my beard.
I just-
okay?
Man,
just
real
like-
shit.
Anyway, I mean, I'm
Don't do that.
what?
Don't do that. What were we gonna say?
Did you
Nothing.
just anyway me?
No,
And
nothing.
my straightness?
No, nothing at all.
This was Butch Queen erasure, and I won't have it.
Ooh.
All right, so
Mm.
unfortunately, the world was being shitty, so we're a little short on the really good news for our palate cleanse.
Sounds like a fucking diarrhea explosion. Just sounds like a whole fleet when you do that.
Not a fleet.
A whole, just
That one statement just made me so homophobic. Like, getting canceled for the rest of the year because of that. Thank you so much. Matter of fact, I'm Ubering to the nearest conversion camp. Like, that was gross. That was gross. Ew.
Ooh, sweet Jesus. However, I did manage to come across something that was actually adorable.
Okay.
So, a septuagenarian. Hmm?
I was going to say, what was his name?
You know, I had
I
it.
came across something cute. Hashtag say his name.
Wow. So, we're fighting. I just want you to know that.
It's cool.
I had his name, and I'm having a little trouble finding the tab at the moment. However, he was an adoptee. He and his twin brother were adopted when they were both 3. Lived their life, blah blah blah. Fast forward, to him, getting a DNA test, just to find out his ancestry and stuff, because he again was adopted, and he ends up losing his brother a few years back, actually 40 years back before this big thing happened. 40 years back, I'm repeating myself. He lost his brother. So as far as he knew, he had no blood relatives. Did the DNA test, found like a first cousin or something. And on the 40th anniversary of his brother's passing, got in contact with his biological sister and 2 more half-sisters. So, he got to actually meet somebody he was related to and as an adoptee.
Oh wow.
And
Honestly, it sounds like a nightmare.
Dude, it sounds like what is that? What's the channel that had like switched
Like,
that
think about it.
birth?
You finally free of all your family. And now you got 3 motherfuckers you gotta buy a birthday present for their Christmas. What? Just when you think your checks are just your own. You know? And that's how family come out the woodwork. When you got some money, they're like, oh, okay, hey.
They're like, hey, I'm your
why do you think all these
Uncle Cousin
why,
Sister
why,
Baby.
why do you think these Jamaican lottery winners show up in
Oh.
scream masks
Okay,
and gloves?
see, it went from funny to offensive, and I loved it,
Mm.
but not in February. We're not gonna do that to the Jamaicans in February.
You're right.
Just a week. Just wait a week.
I am just trash today.
It's okay. I'm trash every day.
Yeah. I can't relate, but yeah.
Okay, that was that light skin privilege jumping right up out of you.
All right, so I suppose we're going to be moving on to our first musical break.
It is going to be called. Ooh, I done forgot the name of the song that's supposed to be playing.
Before you tell us, can I pop my pussy to it?
It's more of like a slow pussy pop.
Okay. So it's a shake your ass, not pop your pussy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's like levels of intensity.
Dude,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It's one of those.
Okay.
So like, hello.
Tell the damn song.
It's called Easy. It's by Mr. Fahrenheit.
Ooh, alrighty
You're
then.
making me what?
Jesus. On that note, we shall return momentarily, so enjoy.
Your girlfriend to do some drugs. Bye.
And welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So, we're going to be moving on to our mental health section, and with it comes our usual disclaimer. We are just a couple of loudmouths with some recording equipment and software with no degrees or anything of some such or such as. So, in light of that, please take what we say with a score of B-52s of salt.
Why you got all these damn syllables?
I mean, I could go for more alliteration if you want.
Nah, you're good. You're
So,
canceled.
so, thank you. So we're gonna talk about.
Lord.
Go ahead. What are we gonna talk about?
So today we're going to be talking about something kind of interesting because it's something related to what's going on in my life. Talking about money's effect on mental health, and we may make a passing note at how depression is diagnosed. I would just have to do a mile and a half of scrolling to find the article again.
Tight.
So the reason I want to bring up how money affects your mental health is through some clandestine rituals and such, managed to come into enough money to get all of my bills and stuff current. And compare that to around this time last month when I was super stressed out. It had like a couple dollars in my account and stuff, not enough to really do anything but just barely survive. And so I was at the lowest that I had been for a while, despite my mic spiking cackles that you all hear from me weekly.
Yeah, weekly, multiple times a week.
Can we get that shade sound effect, bitch?
Yeah, real shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Yep, it played.
I see a new light.
Oh, that's weird. Not on repeat, is it? I hope not.
Anyway,
Technical difficulties.
yes, bear with us. We have some technical
Okay, I
difficulties.
played. I got it now.
All right. So I ran into that money, and with some assistance from a friend of mine, who is 1,000 times better with money than I am. Like I said, everything's caught up. I'm ready to bless these hoes at C2E2.
Woo!
Including meet somebody from a show that I absolutely adore.
What's the show? Who are you meeting?
John Batterman.
You sound straight.
Oh God, no.
That's a straight name. So what happened?
No.
It's a straight
John
so what's good?
Barrowman is gay as the rainbow in springtime.
He's still canceled.
You don't even know who he is.
I don't even know. That name just is real Anglo-Saxon and heterosexual.
Luckily, apparently the man is Scottish.
So yeah, real sexy.
So
Technically, Anglo-Saxon wouldn't be correct, but we gonna keep it.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm gonna get to meet him, and there's a couple of other things in the works that I'm not gonna, touch on. But suffice to say that everything is paid for and caught up and taken care of. And despite money stuff giving me hilarious amounts of anxiety, by the time I sat down and looked, I'm like, everything is ready. Everything is scheduled. I'm actually kind of ahead.
Whoop. That's a really relaxing feeling.
This is the most relaxed I had been since I had first sampled cannabis.
Meanwhile, I'm kind of in between because it's like I can relate, but then I also can also not relate.
I'm perpetually broke. So
Yeah, that's true. Same.
Oh no, please believe that I'm gonna enjoy this while I can, but I know, something's gonna happen sooner or later. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on how money affects your mental health?
It depends on whose wallet I take it out of.
Okay, bitch.
bitch. Honestly, if that wasn't a mantra.
Real shit.
Wow.
Whose wallet is it? Whose wallet is it coming out of?
Right.
Because that'll dictate how I feel about
Whose
it.
name is on their card? Baby.
Lord.
If it ain't married, ooh.
Stop.
Ooh,
I'm gonna let you go first now.
The Lord. Okay.
Hey.
We're not gonna do this.
Thank you.
So, for those who haven't been watching Facebook and stuff lately, there is a video that was passing around of some comedian mimicking the horrendously overdone amounts of vibrato in certain churches. And
I can't even do it. I can't even do it.
we showed it to my mom earlier, and she about fell over laughing.
We got through the first note, and we were all on the floor. Every last one of us. But I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss for me. It all depends on I do get some mild satisfaction, if I'm able to buy groceries or my own just shit that I needed and I've been putting off, and I'm finally able to get it. I'm like, okay, cool. That makes you feel okay. I'm gonna cry about it at the end of the week when I can't afford anything else, but at least I got that Windex. That's how I feel about it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. All right. And last but not least, the easy breezy.
Um. So I'm gonna basically put it like this, right? Telling all my business on this fucking podcast.
Oh,
I'm a person who's bipolar. I have BPD-2. I am not taking medicine for it. I haven't taken medicine for it since like the year after I was diagnosed, and I think I was diagnosed 5 or 6 years ago after I got arrested at a job because I turned up. So we're gonna leave it vague like that, right? But basically, I realized like, hey, this isn't me at that point. And went and saw help and all that. And this is why I was still on my parents' insurance. Now that I'm off and everything's in my name, I see that it is like increasingly difficult to be someone with a high functioning illness and then take care of yourself. I have free healthcare at the moment, and when I tell you I'm jumping through hoops and bounds, overperforming for these people just to get the attention that is needed. If I'm not at a point where I'm about to take my life for someone else's life, it is pulling teeth to get someone to see me immediately. I am someone who has done the mental health route, so I do have copious amounts of coping skills, which I have in my arsenal that I can use, but sometimes you just need the extra push. I find myself having to take care of myself is the most difficult part of it. And I think that, especially in black families, mental health is just not a topic that is really focused upon or believed in.
yeah,
And
that's the one that I believed
and
in.
I'm the youngest of seven, which means that my parents are about 2 or 3 generations away from me. So there's just a certain part of progression within society that they're not a part of because in their prime, you were taught to work, keep working, work through it. And they're just those people. It's ingrained into them. So when they have problems, they just throw themselves into work or their God. And I just didn't have that as an arsenal. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then it's like now that I'm older and I've been diagnosed, you see the signs within your family. So now I know that it truly is hereditary because I have a direct like resemblance of my father and his behaviors and things like that. He'll never go see a therapist, let alone go take a medication and things like that. And he's also in the sunset of his life. So I find myself more so trying to struggle with balancing my money but also happiness because I know that it's possible because of how I was raised to just bury it underneath, you know what I mean? Have a semi-successful life and continue. But also I know that my dad who's retired now isn't necessarily unhappy, but with bipolar, you can't really help but to be unhappy at some point, you know what I mean? Your life's not going to be what it is you want it to be. And even if it does look green when you're in that middle of the depression, all that grass looks dead to you, you know? And I just see that and I see those cycles. So like I try to work, but for me mentally, it's more about happiness. I work a job that does not pay me well enough, but no job will. You know, it's not like I got a college
Real.
degree for it or anything like that. So that's just is what it is. But my job makes me happy. I enjoy the people I work with. I enjoy the type of energy we have. Even the people you don't like, it's worth, you know what I mean? Like, that bitch Karen in finance get on my nerves. You know what I mean? It's just worth it because she get on everybody nerves, you know?
It's not just like a
Right. And it's a camaraderie, I think. I think that everybody, especially the black women at my job, are people who just are aware when someone's dealing with something mentally or emotionally. And they just have this like energy, this welcoming energy, like, hey, baby, or hey, sis, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
girl.
Thanks for being here. Right. Girl, you're making me happy by being here. It's that thing where they just know how to make you matter. So I'm finding myself like, fuck money, find love, you know, even in the smallest of places, find happiness. But also, I understand that money is the root of all evil and good when it comes to things like this. You need it in order to be better. And I see these people who don't take medicine, but they have money. They have copious amounts of money. They have spare cash. They do retail therapy, or they can go out to some expensive ass hike. They can do a trip to get away. You know what I mean? People who live check to check, month to month, can't afford that, and you're stuck in this where you're just like this cycle of like all my money goes to living, nothing
real
can go to
shit.
building,
Yeah.
and then right, and you have your bills. So let's pretend you're putting a prescription on top of those bills. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna put a therapist copay on top of that. That's what I'm saying. So they don't really set you up when you're in middle or lower middle class to really have that foothold. And it's like because you're in the middle of suburbia, people think you have that privilege, and no, it's the same hoops. If anything, when I go to see a therapist, or they tell me my free healthcare tells me I can go see one, it's all the way in bumfuck Chicago. I think I got one for a specialist for my ear in Olympia Fields.
Ooh.
Exactly. And I'm like, bitch, I'll go deaf. For real. I'll just sign it out to you. You won't see me.
Yeah.
But that's basically, I just feel like money's a trap, but also money's necessary, yada, yada, yada. The world sucks. And if you crazy, just find some cool people who get it and don't try to take medicine for it, you know? Just don't shoot up no schools. That's it. We already had a black person in Aurora fuck up, Black History Month. And then you got Jesse Lyon that's fucking up, Black History Month. The bitch done fucked up February to June, honestly. Like,
real shit. Like, that's gonna be like, hey, yo.
Like, I can't get on social media.
That's gonna be like the new Milli Vanilli.
Right, honestly. Milli Vanilli wasn't even that bad. Also, let's talk about how one of them killed themselves, but Ashley Simpson's still alive.
Are you serious?
That's none of my business. You didn't know that? He killed himself after he got exposed for that lip sync when they shit skipped.
Oh.
But Ashley Simpson still kick her? I'm mad.
Ashley Simpson's Caucasian.
Well.
I don't even know what to say.
But yeah, sorry on the side note, but that's how I feel about mental health and money.
That's why we have this section though, because I mean I've said it on the show before, but I 2 years ago was diagnosed with a condition called dysthymia, which the simplest way to put it is it's depression light.
Damn, I thought you had bald-headed bitch syndrome. Oops. I
pressed the wrong button.
All this time, girl.
Wow.
Shit.
Damn.
I thought you just had a follicle deficiency.
Bald-headed bitch syndrome.
A follicle deficiency, that's what I thought.
Okay, tell that to the top of my head. Anyway.
Oh, girl, you lucky I'm not trying to tear down another black queen, okay? We're gonna rep our sisters. We're gonna lift them up, okay?
Anyway. No, I'm not just anywaying you. It's one of my filler words.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
Just he gonna anyway the crazy bitch. Okay, after a bitch just said she's crazy. Okay.
You know what? Do you have any more to add?
I sure don't. Not after that.
I feel bad now, okay?
See, but that's the thing. That's why I like having guests on here. It gives us a chance to get a different perspective.
Okay, but y'all not finna have me on this show for an hour Somali pirating your show, okay? Look at me.
I am the captain now.
No, we're okay. I'm not gonna lean back. You okay? I'm not Fat Joe, just fat.
You know what? I can't deal with this.
I'm sorry.
No,
Y'all
it's fine. It's in a good way. I can't deal with this in the best possible way.
Okay.
Ow. I can't deal with this in the best possible way.
Oh.
This is.
Oh, that wasn't an actual apology. That was like a Demi Lovato. Sorry, not sorry.
Ooh.
Ooh. How y'all canceling her?
Oh my god.
But you got Arena Venti on your phone. How?
Oh,
how are you
like
repping
that.
cultural appropriation queen?
Don't call me out like this.
What do you mean?
Don't call me out like
said,
this.
He said Arena Venti.
What is her name?
I'm down to just stick to Arena Venti because that's even better. Yeah.
You know what? I think this is a good point to cut to our next musical break.
Yeah.
Okay, but on a scale of shake that ass to twerk that ass, where we at on this?
This is real slow. This is like
again or the same?
No, it's like the first one's like housey. It's like dancey kind of.
So
one's like R&B-ish.
Put your boo against the wall and slow
grind.
Like 90s jean stains on the wall in the basement.
Yeah.
Okay. I know I took you bitches back. You're welcome. Okay, hop in this time machine.
well, we gonna be back.
We can talk about that in our next section. Just enjoy some music and we'll be back shortly.
Yes.
If I don't show it enough, I love you better, babe, I love you better. Even when times do get rough, but no pressure, babe, no pressure. Baby, I'll always be down with you. Your love is what I found in you. I don't show it enough, I love you better, babe, I love you better. Sometimes I don't know what to do with you. Ain't nobody here fooling you. Don't look no further, babe, our love is true. So there's no way that I'm done with you. I can't be by myself alone. When everything is all set in stone, you'll be by my side while we sit enthroned. So you can't unbuild a wealthy, happy home. Trust in me, with you loving me.
So, seeing as how nerddom overall is fairly quiet for the time being.
At least for the shit that we care about.
Right. I mean, I'm going to be going to C2E2.
Yeah.
Which I'm so excited about. But seeing as how the nerd section is a bit devoid this week, I propose we just have some chit chat, have a black ass kiki, maybe talk about some black ass activities. You know, just have some fun.
Some kiki.
So let's have a kiki.
I want to have a kiki.
Lock the door tight. Let's have a kiki.
Sorry for that ASMR moment.
Okay.
So, anyway, so what's good? What's good? What's on and popping? What's crack-a-lackin'?
Oh, they'll never say what's crack-a-lackin'.
Honestly, I don't even want to answer any of these questions.
I mean, I could just go, hi, how are you doing, Buster?
Oh.
All right, so we just want to thank
my
all
pussy
of
just
you
went
for
so
listening
dry.
to this podcast. It's officially the fuck over. Thank you and good night.
I'm just got dry as hell. My knees are ashy after that.
You know what? I mean, so during the break, we were kind of passively talking about stuff like block parties and some of those memories associated with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody's uncle who put 800,000 speakers in his Lincoln Town car.
Man, that's actually calling one of my uncles out like verbatim. 'Cause he used to do
That's me calling out a friend of my dad's.
Like-
See, my uncles had too many kids to be doing that.
Oh, like, I don't know. I didn't get to experience very many block parties as a kid, but the ones I did were actually kind of fun. But that was also because I was a kid and didn't know half of what the hell was going on. There was just people
Mhm.
around.
Caught the whiff of some strange fireworks.
I'm like, whoa.
Right. See, I have like the Miley Cyrus experience, you know, the best of both worlds. Like I've had the block parties.
You did
then
not
I've had
just.
you have so much family it turns into a block party type shit. You know what I
Right,
mean?
exactly.
Where you're just like when you go to the black party, everybody's family. You know, that's cousin across the street, that's good sis down the block type
Yeah.
shit. You know,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you call Cletus, Kevin, Tyrone, Tay, Batman, and Pookie and them. You know, you know what I mean?
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like you tell Keisha a week ahead of time y'all was having a kickback, and then she bring all 12 of her kids because she know you finna bring that one kid, and she feel like they could play together. And you like, no,
Oh,
bitch, your
wow.
kids literally have been to juvie. They're not playing with nothing. Okay, I saw them make a shank out of fucking sporks. I've had it. You know what I mean? But you still bring them because it's a family gathering. It's one of those. I've had that kind of experience, and honestly, I want to say while I like block parties where it's like the block is the family, I prefer parties where your family turns it into a block party where they're just so Negro-ish that, you know, people come out their house.
melanated.
You know what I'm talking about? Like honestly, I gotta say Negro-ish because there's a point where we had a cookout in the middle of April. Ain't no holiday but Easter in April. And my daddy out there grilling, sis. I'm talking about like grilling, okay? Putting
The
shit that don't
grills
even belong
on.
on grills. Like, you want some grilled crab legs? Sorry. Sorry. That's what we doing today. It's just that warm for you? We
Some
grilling
grill-
crab
some-
legs?
some grilled
Cool.
pizza?
Talking about shish kebab. Spell it. Spell it. I'll eat it if you spell it. I got it if you got it. You feel me? It was one of those. But like, we had some Hispanic neighbors, and their kids spoke English, but the parents didn't.
Okay.
The parents came outside trying to investigate because, you know, them too was just like, I don't know any Negro holidays in April. You know? So they confused, you know? So they come outside and they see, and my dad in his good ass move gonna wave the fucking neighbor down who also don't speak English. So now the fucking neighbors waving their kid down who minding their business, you know, enjoying their TV. Kid over here trying to translate for my father, and my father's like inviting them over for plates. So she sent her kid over there. When I tell you, my dad gave these motherfuckers so much food that they have to send another child to come carry the rest. Baby.
You're kidding
Baby,
me.
he did shit like that. Like, I'm talking about, like, when he cooked, even if nobody was there, he would make sure somebody ate it. You know, that type of shit. Like, I'm used to those. But the one thing I hate is when it's over melanated. And then when dark liquor starts to flow.
Oh no.
You feel like, and by over melanated, I mean too many niggas. Y'all remember that Adult Swim, Too Many Cooks?
Yes.
Too many niggas, too many niggas.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? We're like, yo, mama now got to be the referee of the house because this nigga's about to box over dominoes over there, and then outside on the patio they finna fight over spades. And you just like, what happened? What happened? You feel me?
We were having such a good
time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You gotta go watch fucking Craig and them because they will drink the shit out of a bottle of some clear vodka and put water on it real quick. You know what I mean?
Deontay over there.
You feel me? Motherfuckers talking about somebody in the bathroom. I gotta go to the one upstairs. No, your hand's sticky. Come down here. You feel me? And I don't mean about that barbecue sauce. You keep your ass on first floor only. You feel me? Like, that's when it's over melanated. That's when you just be like, y'all are really just lowering my credit score being here. You feel me? It's that shit. You know what I'm talking about, like specific holidays where you know your wall's finna get dirty. You just
real
like,
shit.
I'm about to have
God.
some spaghetti and handprints on my wall, and I bet you I don't make spaghetti. And you be like, I don't know where the fuck it came from, but bitches out here just bringing red sauce to my crib. You feel me? Like every year you contemplating, do these walls need to be white? Or should I just do it?
Should I just wait till the next
white? You know, I'm talking about like them organic
some
eggs.
eggshell.
Can we put a beige up here? Maybe a cream yellow. You know these niggas don't smoke in my house. They gonna turn the walls yellow anyway. Should I just switch it up? Baby, go buy a coat of primer before you come back too. Get some charcoal and primer. You know we finna have to redo this when they leave. You know. It's one of them. That's just my experience.
Yeah.
But also, I'm the youngest of 7. So, like, you couldn't have a party without it turning into one of them. Like, if all of us came. Now I'm grown and I pay my own bills, so I don't have to talk to none of them.
Right.
I'm Mariah Carey the whole family. I don't know her. For real. What's Christmas? What's Christmas?
All I want for Christmas is me.
Girl, you can FedEx my gift. Like, you can.
Here's my P.O. box.
Actually, I only like cash.
Like,
so
here's
you
my
can really
Venmo.
just send it a Venmo.
Venmo me.
And Feliz Navidad. Thank you so much.
I can't breathe.
What did I
How
get
long
you?
was that?
A hug. A thank you gift. That's what I got you.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, I forgot we was doing a podcast.
That was legendary. Wait,
No, but that's
no,
the
we
point.
need to stop.
That's the point.
We need to pause because I don't think anything we have to say. We should just end the podcast right there.
No.
That should just, you know what? So much melanin just came through the podcast. So many flashbacks were triggered by that one tangent you just made.
You're welcome.
That threw me all the way back. I can see them like, oh, I can just hear it. Oh.
Honestly, y'all welcome. And for all my white friends that want to be allies, quick tip for you, right? Laugh, bitch. Don't repeat. That's it. That's it. All you got to do is enjoy it. Don't parrot it. That's it. Because if I hear something I said come out your lips and I'm in the streets, bitch, we're both behind bars. That's it. Thank you. I'm just thanking you in advance, too. I really just want to uplift you ahead of time. So congratulations. Thank you so much for not repeating it. Thank you. You are the best, and that's truly what allies do. Can we get like a round of applause real quick? Just thank you, white allies. Thank you.
Now
And for the non-white allies, if you say nigga, I'm fighting you too. That's just it. That's it.
I agree with that.
That's
honestly.
it. I'm so tired of
Thirded.
everybody. But that's it. Can we get to the reads? Can I read a bitch? Is there a library section?
Honestly, that really just cut that. This should just be called the block party section because that whole description was enough.
I was gonna talk about roller skating and I was gonna talk about roller skating.
I'm Blackfoot. A bitch couldn't roller skate.
Same. I used to just order chicken strips and play in the arcade.
You feel me? For real. My ankles just used to be touching the floor at all times. And I was just like, this is not fun. So I
Like,
hit
wow,
the arcades.
this is unpleasant.
Right.
I'm
like,
turning these back in. Can I get the money back?
oh, no. I used to stay in them. Because they had the 4 sides, not the rollerblades. You know what I'm talking about? Skating rinks, little 4. I could stand in them. A bitch just couldn't move one foot in the other and go somewhere. You feel me? You feel me? So when I was at Rainbow, I was at the arcade playing X-Men, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Man, Marvel vs. Capcom.
See me in the streets.
Ninja Turtles.
Gauntlet Legends, bitch.
Man, we about to get into this.
I thought we
nerd
said we
section.
canceled the nerd section, right?
Nerd
Right.
section. Hello?
No. We can talk about it. Go right ahead.
We were just talking about arcades like last episode, but like
Oh,
the
really?
one arcade, but the one arcade game I used to just like religiously play was like I said House of the Dead last time. Another one was
because I did my fantastic impersonation of the announcer.
Yeah. What other fucking game did I used to play like religious?
Like y'all know, I still stand for Soul Calibur, but
So here's an old school one. Like it's real obscure. And I don't know how like popular it was. Do you remember that one spider one where there was like a spider web on the floor? It had like red buttons on it,
I
and you were
vaguely
stepping
remember
on
that
spiders, and they used to make squishy
Oh
sounds.
yeah. It was like
That
the
was
whack-a-mole before your feet.
Whack-a-mole, but like DDR, but
Yeah,
with,
there
like,
you go.
with
There
no
you go.
music.
Whack-a-mole and DDR together.
Yeah,
There you go.
like that was a bop. For
See,
me.
here's my thing, right? I didn't just start being fat. You feel me? I've been fat my whole life.
Same.
So I've been also allergic to cardio. So you didn't catch me at a DDR. Okay.
Same. I used to just listen to
Right.
music.
You didn't even catch me at a whack-a-mole. Wasn't hitting the mallets to see how strong I was. I knew the answer. Not very. Okay. All right. That's what we weren't doing. Where you would catch me is those stand and shoot games. You know, the two players. You know.
Time
You'd also
Crisis.
Catch me at the
Time
little
Crisis is a bop.
Weevil ball. What was the little ball you threw? Skee ball. There
Skee
you go.
ball.
Catch me at the skee ball. Cheating. I always use the one at the end so you can go to the side. Remember that.
Real
What else? You
shit.
didn't catch me doing anything heterosexual, so I wasn't doing basketball.
Oh, fuck that. I
What
hated
did I
it.
do at arcades, girl? Sit down? Like, I really was just not that kid, y'all. Social interactions in general were just not the team.
True, I used to just play by myself.
See, I had brothers, so I was forced to play with people. But I wasn't playing with you if you weren't, related to me.
Right.
You feel me? If it wasn't an obligation by
You were like-
blood. Right.
Excuse
Stranger danger. Like,
Catherine, can you go over there with Bruce and them and leave me the fuck
right.
alone?
Remember when your parents told you not to talk to strangers? I took that literally. Like, I didn't even talk to stranger kids. You feel me? Like, we could be at a playground. Like, I don't know nobody, mama.
And then
Like,
someone would be trying to play with you, be like,
right. Like, who are you? Who
Hello?
are you? Are you vaccinated? Get away from me. Get away from me. Like,
Now
you feel me?
hold on. When we were kids, people actually had sense.
They did, right? People had
Real
shots. Actually, no.
shit.
No. Is meningitis something you can get vaccinated for?
Ooh.
Well, let's Google that. Because I had my very first friend ever.
I
First
know.
grade. His first name was Ian. I'm not going to say his last, but he was the very first friend I had. And I ended up, me and my brother got quarantined. He died of meningitis. And me and my brother got quarantined
yeah,
because
you can get a vaccine.
you can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We got quarantined. We had to take this medicine that turned our pee orange as hell. Like, for real. We
Like
couldn't
Kool-Aid
be next
orange?
to nobody when we did the bathrooms. We had to go separately, and he's 3 years older than me. So me and him did bathroom breaks at the same time in different classes. Like, I'm in 5th grade, he's in 8th.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because,
Jesus Christ.
well, I said 5th grade and I'm in 8th. When I was in 1st grade, he was in 4th. So there you go. I'm over here jumping years and shit. But y'all get it. Nigga
Right.
died, and I had to go get quarantined. After that, I don't think I was like for friends like that after that. You know?
Like, ooh.
For real, because truly, if I didn't know, I didn't like getting sick. So if you were sick, I didn't talk to you, shit like that. There was one time my teacher was sick and I asked to be outside of the classroom for the rest of the class. Like, I was that kind of kid. Like, I'd read a Harry Potter book. Bitch, you ain't got to teach me. You contagious. Bye. Like, like, for real. I'll Google it.
Oh, my phone started dying.
No.
Who are we calling?
Mm-hmm.
You used to call him on your
Cell
cell phone.
phone.
At 7:30, you need someone.
Ugh. Who?
All right. Anywho, y'all. My
Anywho.
album come out next week. You know. Check me out on SoundCloud. Easy breezy, beautiful bad bitch.
All right, so yeah, we'll just move on to our little rants because I'm gonna get mine out because clearly Brand's got something on his heart and mind.
Don't speak for me. No, I don't. I'm calm. Okay.
Anyway,
I love
so-
life and everyone in it.
Listen here.
Sure, Jan.
Okay, go
Anyway,
ahead.
so I'm going to go on my little thing. First off, I had the misfortune of stumbling upon the cast recording, or the live recording, I guess, of Fox's production of Rent. Now, Rent, even though it's a bit of a stereotype for it to be, is one of my favorite musicals, specifically because I saw a lot of myself in the character of Collins, and especially because he is every size of all over my range. So I decided to listen to it while I was working, and there were multiple times when my coworkers looked at me kind of funny because I had the ugliest face on. Valentina, no,
Isn't that the drag queen?
I believe so.
She's the
Angel.
I like to keep my mask on, please. That's her.
Oh no, I know that garbage. But who was she in Rent?
Who's she? What?
Who was she in Rent?
Angel.
Angel.
I think. Yeah. Angel.
Oh,
Angel.
Yeah.
Do
Today for me,
not
tomorrow for me.
Shoot
Really?
hard.
Okay, we asked for an encore.
Today for you, tomorrow for me. Angel.
Copyrighted.
We're banned off of iTunes.
Anyway, but here's the thing. Actually, let me check my notes. Yeah, she can go away because while I admit that the show is expected to have a couple of edits to the script, because clearly you can't say fuck on national TV, and they for some reason avoided saying shit as well, even though what is that? FX does that all the time.
Yeah, but FX pay for that.
Oh, well then never mind.
And they changed their rating based on it. There's like a certain allotted number you can have in a certain show.
Just like with fucking PG-13 movies,
right? Before it becomes R or
right.
MA.
So they obviously had to change a couple of lines here and there, which I mean is expected. It's fine. It's whatever. It's the high school production. But my specific sticking point, other than the rest of the damn show, which whoever they hired for Collins needed to not lie on his goddamn resume and say that he was a tenor, needed to not lie on his resume and actually say that he was a tenor instead of saying that he was a fucking baritone, because Collins is every way, shape, size, and form a baritone part. But the song Contact plays. Contact, as far as my interpretation of it, is basically the majority of the characters in the show having sex or fooling around in one way, shape, or form. In the Broadway recording that I have saved, you hear a bunch of very sexual sounding moans and stuff in the background before they start, singing, kind of? I mean, it's... In the actual production, not the half-ass production that Fox tried to put on, they the lines were a hot, sweat, sweet, but they were spoken with some breath behind the voice, as if it's during an activity. So there was some hot behind it instead. But in the Fox production, it was quite literally hot, sweat, sweet. And you're fucking have some passion. And then we fast forward to the second part of the song, because the rest of that, it was just that same mediocre, washed out nonsense. We fast forward to Valentina trying to hit those notes, and she doesn't have the range. She does not have the range. I don't know who thought that she had the range, but they might want to revoke their damn degree in casting, because
couldn't even lip sync.
Exactly. But like the second part of Contact, spoiler alert, even though the show is like, I don't know, 15 years old or more. Spoiler alert, Angel dies. And during Contact, that is the point in which Angel is dying. So why is Valentina, A, letting her voice be covered pretty much by the guitar, and B, where there's no fervor, no strength, no passion, but at the same time, it's not like the out of breath, actually dying of a condition, dispassionate either. It was completely flat. It was completely boring. You wasted my goddamn time. And if we want to rewind a lot back to the first act, when Collins and Angel decide that they're going to be a thing during I'll Cover You. Oh, goodness. First of all, again, Collins, why did you lie on your resume? You're a tenor. Act like it. Half of Broadway is reserved for you anyway.
Uh-oh.
And two, where was the harmony? Valentina, darling, why are you singing the melody? And I don't know. The fact of the matter is that the reprise, which is by far one of the saddest songs I've ever heard in Broadway, was made that much sadder by his mediocre performance, but even then was actually made better by the fact that Angel wasn't fucking singing.
Ooh,
That is one bitter woman.
ooh.
You mad about it?
This is one of my favorite shows. I expected at least. The thing is that, you know what the previous live show that I listened to was? Jesus Christ Superstar with John Legend and company in it. And that was, at least in my opinion, that was actually really good. Now, that said, that production rent had its decent moments. Tinashe, however you say her name.
You are not about to disrespect tennis shoe like that, okay? We're not gonna do that, all right?
Please, Tetanus is a legend, okay?
For real, okay? For real. Tinnitus didn't do nothing to nobody, and we're not gonna drag her.
Please. No, we're gonna put respect on Teleprompter's name and call it
For
a
real,
day.
okay? Telecom has got a lot going for her, and we're not gonna remove her accolades, all right?
Really shit. All right.
That's it. That's all.
All right, that's enough about To Kill a Mockingbird.
Honestly, because you're mad about it. I knew I had to check out the moment you said, I have the Broadway version saved. That's when I was like, she cares. She cares. And I haven't seen Rent, okay, since Maureen. What's her name? Who's Wicked? Who's Wicked girl?
Idina Menzel.
That's her queen.
Adele Dazeem.
She was there. Elphaba. That's the only way I know her.
Real
at this
shit.
point.
Like Elphaba, Elsa.
Or Maureen. I couldn't. Frozen is just not for me. As an ice queen, I know it's
Right.
ironic.
I mean,
but
like,
I don't know.
it's not a good movie.
It's
just
not?
Idina is like, Idina kind of slays most of the stuff she's in.
What
To
do
be
you mean
completely
most?
real.
Name something you have not enjoyed with her in it. Where was she
Frozen.
singing?
Oh well, yeah. Well,
No,
she's singing.
yeah, Frozen was a bop.
Frozen was.
Sis went triple platinum.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
Jesus.
saying?
Anyway,
I was actually trying to compliment Tinashe, however you say her name, because she did a half decent.
Don't
what
lie.
was her name? Mimi.
Oh, but Mimi was high the whole time. So, like, let's be honest. It did not. Rosario Dawson did it.
I loved her version of Mimi.
I loved her. What is that? What is that movie? What is that movie where I don't feel good, Mr. Stark?
Infinity War.
Yeah,
She was in
that
Infinity
one.
War?
Yes, Rosario Dawson.
I haven't seen it.
Really? Oh, I want to spoil it because
At this
I
point,
was like, "Girl, this is perfect."
At this
for
point,
you.
I don't care about
Remember?
spoilers.
Do you remember what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know exactly what you're
Hold
talking
on, let
about.
me just get this one line. You killed everybody you loved. There's no one left. Bitch, wig. Wig.
Real shit. That was like one of the.
Wig.
Oh my
I
god.
howled in the movie theater. Like, that was life to me, honestly. That one moment made the whole movie worth it.
Real shit.
When you watch it, we'll come back.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Oh shit, that's right. I still need to watch Siempre Bruja, but
Always witch.
Yeah, always a witch.
it's always a witch, always a colonized person, I guess.
Wow. No, I need to watch that too. I've heard it's good. No, I've heard it's good.
Like,
Because
some black woman coming to like get her white man back.
Yeah, so I've heard about that part. People are upset at that part, but like I heard the whole entire like the scenery, the acting, the plot truly behind it. It's
Okay.
good.
I guess. But
I mean, I'm
anyway.
gonna watch it March 1st.
But that's what we're saying about Fox. Fox done fucked up every show they touched so far. Like, Hairspray was bad, I heard.
Oh god.
No, Hairspray wasn't that bad.
Like, it's not the
The
worst.
one with John Travolta?
No, not the movie.
Oh,
Yes,
they did
that
a
show, but not
they did
that
the, like
movie.
the
They did a live version. Arena DaVinci was in it.
Oh
yeah.
no, we gotta
Arena Da Vinci.
Yeah, she was in that. Was that Hairspray or was that Grease?
I'm pretty sure it was Hairspray.
One of them. But like, but then they touched Rocky Horror. Then they did a Rocky Horror Picture Show. And
So y'all really care about musicals?
like, not as much as this one. Yeah, so
have
not as
nothing
much
to
as
say.
that one. But like, I like Rocky Horror Picture Show, the movie. I'm not like
It's-
in
it's
love
got
like
my-
with, I'm not in love like some of the Caucasoids are. But
wait,
like,
wait,
I'm in love
but-
with it.
But that does have my absolute favorite karaoke song in it, so there's that.
Which is
Sweet Transvestite.
yikes.
Yeah, like I said, it's a very Caucasian musical, so
That
it's
did
got
not
like
age well either.
No, it didn't.
okay.
But I
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
it's all
So-
over my range, and I get to be
But like
giant
they
flaming
touched
bitch.
that, and you know,
The white gays are good for being transphobic, I swear.
so but the whole thing is like, it's not actually trans. Like, he's actually a transvestite,
Yeah.
and so it's like okay,
How
But
dare
then
you
they got-
call someone a transvestite in today's society,
Real
even though
shit.
it is grammatically correct.
right? So like, but then they got Laverne Cox. I love her to death to play a
Same.
transvestite and sing about being a sweet transvestite.
Yikes.
And I'm like, oh, we're canceled.
I guess people do anything for a check, but I guess,
Real
Like
shit.
That's
I
her.
understand wanting to secure the bag, but
Oh no, because there are plenty of black people. Every black person that's been in a Quentin Tarantino movie, soft shoe coons. So we're not gonna do that.
True.
Everybody's protecting the bag. I don't give a fuck how many times you say nigga in a movie. Y'all not finna have this white dude who wrote the script continuously saying it because he paid you $1 million.
and this is why I can't even watch The Hateful Eight.
Girl, look, y'all, and then y'all love Django for real because a black dude was whipping somebody. What we fail to realize is that the whole fucking movie is about a black man needing another fucking white savior. How many times have you seen this?
Real shit.
How many times do you have the main focal point of a black person just to fucking have the spotlight at the end of their fucking like being saved or exalted or fucking, you know, risen to a higher place being on the fucking hands of a white person? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's irritating to me.
Very true.
Yeah, that is a trope that I want to see retired.
You won't.
It won't. Until,
You won't.
yeah.
Not anytime
As long
soon.
as
at
white
least.
people keep making black ass movies, you won't. I didn't even know a white person made Pootie Tang.
How did I know you were about to say that?
That shit really, my wig was gone. When I fucking Googled that, I was like, are you fucking real? Are you serious?
Louis C.K.
Baby. Okay.
So now we hijacked the
Yeah, now that
your
I've
rant.
taken your
No,
complaint.
no. By all means.
So
that was
sorry.
just it.
So-
Like, Valentina, sashay away, girl. Don't ever do theater again. You trash. And the guy that played Collins, move, bitch. Let me take my part and do it 100 times better than you could ever have
Okay.
dreamed.
And then, wasn't that Mario?
Please.
That black dude, the dark skinned black dude?
In Rent?
Yeah, I could have sworn.
No.
Swear to God, the Fox one.
The Fox one?
That one Mario.
I can. That was definitely not Mario or
I thought I
Mario.
saw a preview and it was Mario. And then I'm like, bitch, they got Mario? Literally, I think I wrote that on YouTube. Bitch, is that Mario?
You know what? You know what?
Bitches, that's
We're
Mario.
testing, I am testing the power of the internet.
Okay, so who else got to read?
See, I'm joining in on yours, remember? So you're next.
I mean, look, mine finna be all over the place.
You were
guess-
talking
no.
about
I
ain't
know.
shit
I have
playing
so
inbox.
much. I
Unless
have so
unless
much.
his actual name is Brandon Victor Dixon, then no.
Who the fuck is that?
Never heard of him.
I mean, click her name and then look at her Wikipedia.
I never heard of
No,
him.
because
It's really quite simple.
I want to. I want to.
Mario, whatever, is credited
okay.
separately. Like,
That wasn't Mario. He looked like Mario.
no, Brandon Victor
Oh,
Dixon.
that is Mario, and right there.
Yeah, but
Fox Rent Live. I
yeah.
did see Mario.
But he's not the one that played Collins.
Oh, a bitch! I didn't see the movie. I don't know who was who. I just saw
I'm
Mario.
pretty sure.
in the
I'm
damn preview.
actually pretty sure he played Benny.
They was all singing 525,600
100
minutes.
minutes.
For real.
Anyway, bitch, what you had to say?
Who is Jennifer Lee Warren? She should not smile like that. For real. Okay, look. PSA
Something-
before I get into my
something
actual
Alfred Woodard.
complaint. If you have veneers, shave them bitches down. I'm tired of you rich hoes with horse teeth. Okay, there's no reason
This
why
reminds me- like,
everybody,
I just hear Ursula's laugh.
for real, everybody in fucking the Lower Valley or wherever the fucking California all look equestrian, and I don't understand why. I just really don't know why. I've had it. Y'all got all this privilege, but not a nail file, and that's really bothersome. Okay.
Privilege no nail file.
For real,
That's
for
a new
real.
slogan.
Your whole ass
That's a-
dentist out here like, shit, I ain't finna shave that down. You know, turn my 230 into a 215. You know, and I just be like,
True. Real
you could do
shit.
so much more. I just, you know what? But that's neither here nor there. We're gonna save that for another day. Okay.
So
That's a problem for privilege.
so your rant.
Y'all, I need y'all to buckle up and bear with me. Okay. All right. This is a disclaimer. This is how I feel. This is my experience. I have lived it. You can't tell me different.
I'll be joining in on this too.
All
so.
right.
I'm just gonna back away.
Now, my complaint in general is to and for the gays. All right. I just want to say I am a gay with a beard.
Mm.
Pretty common. You see
Yeah.
white gays with beards, black gays with beards, every other race of gays with beards, the butch ones with beards, the feminine one with beards. You just see everybody with
Beards
beards,
are just
right?
here.
There's just something about a bigger beard that just allures bottoms. And I myself identify as a versatile bottom, meaning I prefer, getting dick down. My back broke in,
Right.
but we'll exchange dick
Right.
if it's on the table. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
Right. You get what I'm saying? All right. I'm tired of you bottoms invading my fucking inboxes and my personal space, taking up my time and energy. All right. Out here trying to proposition me for dick. All right. Okay.
Right.
It's not like this shit's a mystery. It's not like my profile don't say bottom. I'm tired of you bitches. All right. But specific ones I'm tired of. I'm tired of 35-plus-year-old white men
Oh, that's a
telling
real
me they
one.
want some black daddy dick. Guess what? Don't have any of that.
We don't sell that in this branch.
It's not on the table
It's not
here.
here.
We're fresh
No.
the fuck out of stock.
Sorry.
We're not coming back with it.
We're not requesting any
That
more
product's being
shipments.
discontinued.
I've just had it. I've just had it with y'all. Also, DL dudes, I'm glad y'all can read and you see bottom somewhere in that. Nowhere do you see I'm closeted. Please stop asking me if I'm feminine. Please stop asking me if I'm masculine.
That's a big one for me.
Hi,
Yeah.
I'm Brandon. Okay? what you want. I will suck your soul out through your dick. Okay?
Oh,
And roll
suck
you
it
up
out
a
in whatever
blunt
orifice you would like.
5 minutes after. You feel me? Right. Like literally. Like I got you. Okay?
Right.
All
Exactly.
this, be in front of your homies, act like I'm straight. No. Again,
Oh.
I come from a 2-parent household. Okay? That means that education was important.
Woo! Woo!
That's just none of my business. And I'm not talking about all of y'all, just the ones, and you know who you are, the ones in my inbox. Okay? I'm tired of you broke bitches. Okay?
Ain't
I'm
got
tired of
no
y'all.
money.
And one more nigga that posts a fucking profile picture with your fucking tax returns, but your shoes look like stale biscuits. I've had it. I've had it, bitch.
Real
okay?
shit.
And I'm not even saying you need Air Forces. I'm just saying that you need shoes.
Have shoes that
do
look
not
like
runneth over, bitch. You got biblical shoes, bitch. That's it. That's it. All right. And they're holier than thou, and that's a double entendre. Let it sink in, okay? But back to these bitches in my inbox because I've had it, okay?
Right.
I'm also tired of y'all daddies. Okay? And I do mean daddies, not zaddy, okay? Not a nigga with chest hair. I'm talking about people with
whole
actual
ass
fathers,
kids.
okay? In my inbox, talking about some the kids gone. What you up to, bitch? Living my best single life without kids.
Not
Without-
having children.
That ass, you talking about it's noon. My kids won't be back till 2. Bitch, I don't have any, all right? And I'm not babysitting. Okay,
Right.
I don't need little Sarah, little Johnny looking me in my
Lil
fucking
Brayden
face when I'm
talking
butt
about
naked
some-
cooking some eggs in the middle of your fucking kitchen at 3:30. You feel me? I like to ruminate. I don't have time for that. Okay, all right. I don't care. I'm tired of niggas who are asking me to fund a dick appointment. That don't make sense, bitch. I scheduled it. It's
Right.
just your job to show up.
Right.
I'm not gonna pay for your Uber. Okay, I'm not gonna put gas in your car.
Right.
This is your dick that's busting a nut. Do you want it or not? No, good, because I was playing fucking Final Fantasy anyway.
Real shit.
Really didn't want to.
Real shit.
Didn't-
Like I have
you
a
feel
movie
me?
that's coming on later.
Dead ass. It's like I scheduled this an hour ago, and I didn't
There's
know.
some new stuff on Netflix I
Right.
need to watch. I
Right.
don't need you here.
For real. And you
You
know when
need-
you
you're the one who
freshly
needed
wake up
me.
and you just in your inbox real quick. Like, let me respond.
Right, let's see what's going on.
Well, good morning, cutie. And then, you know, you wake up and you realize you got a job. And you're like, oh, never mind. I don't want no dick. I got to go clock in. You
Yeah,
feel
that's
me?
like, damn.
Right. Like, I literally had somebody that I guess I worked with. I didn't know. He was on
Okay.
the floor below me. And he kept hitting my line every day. And we were real close to each other. It was on Meet Me. And we was real close to each other, right? And one day, literally, like, he had saw a fucking ghost. We're in the elevator together. And when I tell you this nigga was just like, and he's a bottom, right? Now, mind you, y'all hear how I talk. I'm talking just like this. And sis is like, ooh, Zaddy, your voice is so sexy. When you trying to come fuck?
Never.
In inbox, though. Now, mind you, he saw me face to face.
Oh, that was an inbox.
Right. Mind you, literally like 5 minutes after the elevator.
Wow.
That's the shit that was vexed. I'm like,
Why didn't you
look
say
familiar.
anything?
And he's like, oh, your voice sounds sexy. I'm like, how the fuck you know what my voice sound like, bitch, you stalker? He's like, oh, no, we work in the same building. Bet you he was deleted right at blocked.
Goodbye.
Block.
Bye-bye now.
Block.
Right, in the words
Bye-bye.
of Fifi Dawson, you act like you just saw a ghost. And I did, baby. Like, but anywho, I just, basically to wrap this all up, right? I feel like the way y'all be hitting my line is Butch Queen erasure, okay? I can present masculine as I want to in public, okay? But I'm still just trying to get my back broke in and for, you know, a nigga with neck tats to choke me up real quick and tell me to shut up sometimes. That's it, right? Right? Sometimes you want
Real.
somebody to break your back and ruin your credit. That's just sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes you just be craving to be dickmatized. And that's just
Right.
me, right? But it's just like you niggas are so disgusting upon arrival that I don't even want it no more.
Right.
Okay? 2018, I canceled white dudes. Okay?
Yeah, I got a problem with white men.
I
in my
opened it back
inbox.
up in 2019 because niggas truly ain't shit. Okay? Y'all really are trash.
Ooh.
For real. Y'all gotta first figure out your internalized homophobia,
Real.
this closeted shit,
Real.
and your feigned sense of masculinity.
Real.
I could be as gay as I want to. You know, sometimes I paint my nails and I still will square the fuck up.
Real.
Okay, please understand. I'm
Scratch
a
you with them and then like repolish right
Right,
after.
that ass. No, don't make me have to repolish because I might come back and whoop your ass while they're already chipped. Stop playing.
Right.
Stop, especially if I just did them. Please understand, I really almost cut this bitch because she like really fucked up my nails. Like I broke one and they were polished.
Ooh.
So you know the nail broke to the quick and the polish broke further down. So I'm just like,
Wow. So
now
now,
I gotta clip
now your
all
ass
the,
gonna get
right. I gotta unpolish all the nails, and now I gotta clip them all to be the same length because you want to be a dummy bitch at work. You lucky,
Round
you
two.
lucky bitch.
round 2.
You feel me? But
Right.
that's neither here nor there. Anywho, back to these gays. All
Yeah.
right, leave me alone. Also, straight dudes. Hey, that's it. That's it. I don't know what it is, but forbidden fruit is the sweetest, bitch. And for real, it's something about it. Maybe I got some internalized homophobia. I ain't that mad about it though, okay? Shit. Be trying these motherfucking straights like a science experiment. Shit. What does that baking soda and vinegar do? What it do? Let's find out. Girl.
Oh,
I can't.
I mean, if you got something to add on to it, it's more to it, but I don't even want to give y'all all of that because I really just, bottom line, I hate all y'all. Like, if you could just stay the fuck out of my inbox, wait for me to hit you up, that would be great. And I'm ugly, so I don't even know why y'all be paying that much attention to me in the first place. Leave me the fuck alone, okay? Again, butch queen erasure, and y'all bothering ugly people. You really need to step it up, okay? Go bother a catfish. It's my real face up there. Everybody know what the fuck I look like. Y'all don't, but everybody else do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, I want to weigh in, but nobody comes in my inbox.
Hold on. Not to expose my good sis, but I definitely did. Harriet spied her phone earlier, and the floods of dicks I saw. What do you mean no one's in your inbox, sis? My phone is the Sahara Desert. You had dicks galore, and they were dated and time stamped, and it was in 2019. Explain.
I plead the fifth.
Thank you.
oh
Next.
wow.
Next on the docket.
See, okay, honey, listen. This is our podcast, and we have built this out together
I am
over
so
these
sorry.
past 22 episodes. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I'm glad he said it.
I will. Oh no. Girl, check yourself before you what?
Wreck yourself.
Thank you.
I am being read on my own podcast. I'm
Wow. It's my podcast now. Shit.
So
Hey.
anyway,
It's me.
That's it.
What's the theme song? Hey, it's me. Yeah. Hey, it's me.
Doom, doom.
I said, hey, it's me. Yeah, we the girls and we feeling shady. I said, hey, it's me. Hey, we the girls and we feeling shady. Okay, you're welcome. That's all you get. Pay me for the rest.
I am stunned.
Venmo in the description.
Cash App, Venmo, bitch. Zelle.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I was just saying the hell out. I ain't.
Continue.
No, I got nothing. I got what I had on my spirit all the way out. So I am golden, like Jill Scott's life.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
So in that case,
She
anything?
said that, and all I saw was that microphone.
Real shit. Real shit.
Baby, her and Casper had a night. Okay, we all saw that.
Well, I don't know who she.
No, that was
So I'm sure her whole inbox got blown up.
that's what she was saying. She did
Yeah,
say
I'm
that.
sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, does anybody have anything else to say before we?
Brandon,
Brandon.
I got a few things to say.
Brandon.
Leaving remarks.
Brandon. Let me just zoom out here on this. Wait, do you see this?
Okay, look.
Do you see?
Okay,
that?
just a little bit. Just a little
All
bit.
right.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is all I got to say, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are special. You matter. I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad I could change you bitches' lives, okay? Anything you got to say at me, ho. That's it. Bye.
Well, speaking of which, that'll be a perfect little segue then.
Oh, actually, don't at me. I got warrants. Never mind. Try again.
Not today.
Right. I'll see you
Not
next week.
today.
We can do this next time. Am I allowed back, y'all?
My
Am I
word.
banned?
I am.
Oh, I was talking to the audience. Oh, not y'all. Oh,
okay.
I'm coming back regardless.
I'm about to say yeah.
Oh, girl. We here. You got too much space.
All right, let him do his outro. Let him do the outro.
Are you done?
Wow.
Are you done?
Not really, but I'm going to let you finish.
Not even gonna bring him up. Anyway, that wraps up yet another episode of. Okay. No. Yes.
So don't make me just start the music and stop it on you.
Are you trying to play me off?
I'll do it.
Fine. That wraps it up for another episode of the Baldwin Kids. If you've got any questions, comments, great ideas, or just want to say hi, shoot us an email at askthebkcast@gmail.com or give us a like and a DM on our Facebook page. We also recently started up an Instagram, though we haven't quite posted much there yet. It is also at the Baldwin Kids Podcast. You can get a hold of me on Twitter. I'm at the Iron Magnus. That's THEIRONMAGNUS.
I'm on there as underscore them. Don't talk to me. I'm not gonna. But you can hit me up on my 2 Instagram pages. House underscore fire. Let's get face on. Check. Go hit me up. And I've also got my art. Vesta.
And last but not least,
I ain't got nothing to link. You know, actually on their social medias, if you could just answer this one question, it's just burning in my mind. Why do bald head bitches slick their foreheads down?
Real shit.
It ain't even like they got edges.
Like
there.
Homer Simpson.
It'd be shiny and shit. If y'all could just let me know, anybody that know a bald head friend, why they slick their foreheads down.
Shouldn't let me bald headed but the pussy.
Honestly. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm leaving.
all right,
I'm
on
out.
that note, y'all, we are a TSRP Network podcast. Hopefully we'll continue to be after this one. And we will see y'all next time. Do better.